Thank you, man. I appreciate you accepting our invitation, but we basically said, who can we get here to give us some tips on buying and selling? And the first name that popped up in my brain was Matt. I'm like, Matt is way too big time now. I was like, Matt is way too big time to do this. So I really appreciate it, bud. And congrats.
Thank you. No, I'm glad to be here. Thank you for asking me to be here.
Appreciate it. No problem. Congrats on the new RV. Is this your first RV?
So it was my first RV, but I actually got rid of it because it was a 6-month demo. So we don't have it anymore, but I do have something in the works that I can tell you about a little later on in the show.
Okay.
We are, I'll tell you now, we are in the process of getting a travel trailer from our favorite manufacturer. And that's the only thing I can disclose right now.
Okay, awesome.
Nice.
That's very exciting.
We were like, okay, now we can get Matt on the podcast because now he's an RVer.
Right. So I wasn't a real RVer because, see, I got that one for free because it was like a 6-month demo. But this travel trailer, we're actually putting our money where our mouth is, and we are buying it with our own money. That's how much we like this unit.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. We're travel trailer people too. And we also have a little camper van that we're on the beta test right now on that one. Because, it's a little bit of a transition.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. But,
sure.
Awesome. So does Andrea want the travel trailer, or did she like not the Super C? What was it?
Class.
It was a Class C. It was an East West Entrada. So don't get me wrong. There's nothing better than motorhome life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but the travel trailer is going to be nice because it is going to be more spacious. It is. We are buying it for business reasons. Like I'm not buying it. Our business is buying it. And then we're also going to keep it at the dealership for storage, but customers are going to be able to walk in and out of it to like see it and buy it off of.
Okay. So who had the jobs? What was your job? What was Andrea's job? What were you doing? Were you the driver? Was she the driver?
Andrea knew she had to stay in the back of the RV because Una would not let her sit up front because Una sits up front with me.
I hear that. The dogs, they own everything.
Yes, they do. It's the dog's RV and we're just there to cater to them.
That's right. Okay, so are you a handy camper or are you a friendly camper? We saw that in one of your videos.
Yeah, no, I'm a friendly camper. I don't know how to fix anything. Want to know what's really funny? My dad was a mechanic and he built transmissions for a living. I cannot fix anything. You guys saw, I wouldn't even go out in the garage 5 minutes ago because it was too dark. You know, like I always say, I'm the least manliest man out there. Here's what I will say, though. I have had a few huge achievements. I siphoned a black tank successfully. I've fixed a generator, and I know how to fix slide outs. But other than that, that's only from working at the dealership lot. But other than that, like fixing anything, if it fell off the wall, it stayed off the wall.
For anybody who hasn't seen Matt's video, a friendly camper is somebody who makes friends at the campground and asks for help fixing stuff. And then a handy camper is the hands-on person that fixes everything themselves.
Yeah.
Just wanted anybody who didn't see that video, I highly recommend you watch it. So what is your camping schedule like? Because I know you work like 25 hours a day, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's funny because like I'm always working, but like, if you ask the people at General RV, I'm like never working, which is kind of funny because I work at so many different spots and I'm all over the place. And for me, I'm putting in 40, 50, 60 hours, but every store is only seeing me for like 5 hours. And they're all like, well, hey, what's the deal? But no, for the past 3 months, January 1 through literally the middle of March, it's just balls to the wall, traveling, working, RV shows, recording, because like we have all these events and shows, but yet we have to record a lot because the temperature's still cool outside. Andre and I, we don't need to record a lot because even though it gets hot, Andre and I, we record motorhomes, so we can put the AC on. You know, I can get the unit plugged in, no big deal. But Will and I, we don't have ACs. Half the time, we don't have a dang jump box to get the lights on. So we have to record when the weather's cool. And then, you know, you got the Ocala show, the Tampa show. I was up in Michigan, Richmond, everywhere.
So they don't see you pumping out about what, 15, 20 videos a week? They don't see that over there?
I mean, it's only one a day, but yeah, no, they know that. But I request to go to the shows, even though it kills me. I love meeting everybody. I really, really do.
Nice.
Awesome.
And plus, it doesn't hurt that that's the best time of the year to be out and about in Florida, you know, January to March, right?
Well, see, General tricked me last time, and they sent me up to Wixom, Michigan, like a month ago, and it was like 0 degrees, like for real 0. Like it was like right, the real cold.
So, how has the struggling economy affected sales, the RV sales? Has it affected it at all?
No, it hasn't affected it yet. You know, let's talk in 3 months, maybe. You know, but the RV industry has always been like a luxurious item, and we're still like riding the wave of, you know, the pandemic and everything. So everything's still really good. I mean, I was at Ocala on Saturday, and they sold like 18 units. You know what I'm saying? What I will say is big diesel motorhomes might have slowed down a little bit, but even still, I mean, not really. I mean, you know, the people that are buying it, here's what I will say. The finance department slowed down a little bit. More people are just paying cash for it because the interest rates, you know, rich people stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing about it. You know, they're just buying it outright. But we haven't seen a slowdown yet, you know. But with that said, we do see it coming soon.
Okay. So the people with the deep pockets, they're still buying.
Yep. And a lot of families are still buying travel trailers and fifth wheels, and even the motorhomes. It's like we're again, I don't know how to say it the right way. It's like we're forecasting that it's going to start, you know, seeing a dip. But at the same time, General RV, you know, everybody had such a high 2020, 2021, 2022. In General RV, they know how to buy units the right way. They're ready to weather the storm out.
That's good.
And then their prices are usually better than like Camping World. I've noticed.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Here's what I would like to say. General RV gives the best prices in America.
Gotcha. Especially if they go through you, right?
Only if they go through us. Oh.
So, Maya, you skipped this one. What kind of camper are you? Are you a boondocker? Are you a glamper? Are you a state park camper? What kind of camper are you?
Yeah, that's what's really funny. I would consider us a glamper, but I'm kind of making my own category. I'm a motor homer. Even though we're getting a travel trailer, I know that seems a little weird. We're only getting the travel trailer because we can afford a travel trailer and we can't afford a motorhome. When we went out, we stayed a lot, like just pulling over at the side of the road, kicking the generator on, staying at the dealership, kicking the generator on. I called it dealer docking. You know, like we never like went to a campground and like camped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We used the motorhome as like a mobile home. You know what I'm saying?
Like a mobile home. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. Like when we traveled to North Carolina or Charleston or wherever we went, we just used the motorhome instead of like getting a hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
You got to get out though to those parks though. You'll love it. Especially
I'm not
Florida.
good at slowing down. No, I'm not good at slowing down. I'm trying to slow down, but it just never seems to work for me.
I got you. Well, Florida's full of those glamper parks.
Yeah.
With all the bells.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, we love Camp Margaritaville for sure.
Oh, okay. We haven't been there yet. That's on the bucket list.
Really nice. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's nice.
Yeah, my mother's in Orlando, so whenever we head back down there, I'm gonna stop by and check that one out. That's a really nice one. So Liquified, let's talk about that. Because Maya and I, we have a little experience. By the way, this is what it looks like, guys.
Oh yeah.
This is Matt's new product.
Yeah, that's my poop juice.
That's hilarious. I love the logo. Let me put the logo on camera real quick. There you go, up close.
Liquified RV toilet treatment.
That's awesome. Maya and I, we have a little experience. A couple years ago, we created a product. We went through this Chinese company, and what we called it? It was basically a whale caster, right?
Oh, I thought you. Oh, yeah, that's different. That wasn't our first product. It was the public toilet defender.
Oh yeah, we imported these these toilet covers. We named it Public Toilet Defender. But that didn't make it on Amazon. The other one,
it didn't.
We ordered casters and we sold it on Amazon, and it didn't sell. And then somebody did a really good video reviewing it, and then it started selling like hotcakes. And I was like, wow, this is easier than I thought. So I'm just curious, what was your experience? That was years ago. So what's your experience now with importing? Well, you don't import, right?
It's domestic.
Yeah, you use a domestic.
Right. So to start from the beginning, I wanted to make toilet chemical. And so I went on RV Business and I found all the manufacturers of them. I reached out to them and I did an experiment, who makes the best one, right? And it was Century Chemical. They make some other brands. And so they agreed that they would make our brand, right? And right off the bat, I wanted the little drop pods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we agreed to that. And he's like, do you want the liquid? I'm like, no, I don't want the liquid. Liquid's such a pain in the butt. You got a bottle, and how much are you supposed to pour in?
Right.
I'm like, why can't they just put like a measuring out on the bottle? And he's like, well, it's called a Bixler bottle. And I was like, well, can you pack it in a Bixler bottle? So then there was a big delay on the pods. And so then we ran with the liquid. And it's been very, very good. We launched like 3 days before Christmas, but we have constant growth. December, January, February, March is already past February, and it's going extremely well for 3 reasons. One, because I slapped my name on it, right? Truly. And not just my name, but like the prime pooping position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm able to put it in all our videos, right? So like there's like a ton of value there. 2, it really is a good product. Being on the internet, you have some internet haters, right? And I know who they are. And even they've complimented the product because, and even a lot of people who are fans, like, they bought the product in support of me, but then they used it and they're like, holy crap, this actually works really good.
Pun intended.
Yeah, that's number 2. And then number 3, I've always been like a businessman in a weird way. I hate calling myself that, but I've always helped other YouTubers, no different than you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am always here to help. I'm always here to give guidance on my mistakes. I always helped other influencers get brand deals with great partners that pay money. And I've never asked for anything in return. And so I came out with a product. I mean, everybody was, on board for getting it. I mean, JD, Big RV, gave it a shout out.
Yeah, I saw that.
RV Miles gave it a shout out. RVTA gave it a huge shout out. Endless RVing, they're making their video this weekend on it. Andrew Steele's on it. Me and him are hanging out Tuesday, and he's gonna. So like all these YouTubers are like promoting it as well, and so we're blessed for that reason, and we're doing really well with it.
Well, you can count Relatively Rich Life onto that group.
Thank you.
Actually, I've been really upset with with using that little cheapy toilet paper that we're supposed to use, and I want to switch it up to the good stuff. So,
what's your take on that?
Does it work on thick toilet paper? You know, the good stuff.
Nothing breaks down toilet paper like it should. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody who claims they break down toilet paper, they don't. The enzymes and the bacteria just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, ours does a relatively good job, but the toilet paper is just the toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right. After this video, you guys should go and watch Matt's video about the 5 things RV salesmen won't tell you. Do you have an update to that one by any chance?
Yeah, there's now 12 things. No, I'm just kidding. No, what's really, really funny is I remember making that video and it didn't take off well. Well, first, I remember shooting that video and I'm all like, I told my boss, Cosmo, I'm like, Cosmo, this is going to be the best video ever. And like, it didn't take off well at all. You know what I'm saying? It was really, really funny. But then over time, it just started getting more momentum and more momentum. And now I think that's in my top 5, definitely top 10 videos, with like 300,000 or 400,000 views, which is hilarious. But no, that's a great video. And I think I dropped it at the right time, because there were so many new RVers coming out with all the COVID campers and everything. And so many people having bad experiences in the RV industry because they didn't know what the RV industry was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that was great. I mean, I love how like you're blunt and to the point in that video. Every newbie watching this should check out Matt's 5 things. And just to give you a quick summary, what is it? That all RVs break on you, right?
All RV. Go to a Prevost motorhome store. Go to a Prevost store where they're selling marathon coaches, emerald coaches, Newells. We're talking $3 million. And the first thing the guy's going to say is, we have an excellent service department. And you're like, you're telling me we're spending $3 million and you're talking to me about service, right? Because their home's on wheels.
Right.
That's number 1. Number 2 was their sister products. Like what RV do you have?
We have a Coachman Liberty Freedom Express.
That's a really nice travel trailer. So at the dealership, you will not see the Freedom Express, the Rockwood, and the Flagstaff. You won't see all 3 of them at the same location, because they want this dealership to have Freedom Express, that dealership to have Rockwood, and that dealership to have Flagstaff. So all the competitive dealerships have similar products, and it's all going to Forest River at the end of the day. And that's called sister products. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's number 2. Number 3 is You're Gonna Die.
Yeah, that one was
So I can't tell you how many people have, I always say this word wrong, analysis paralysis. And they keep trying to find the right RV, and they're waiting for the right moment and the right time, and then bam, they're dead. You know what I'm saying? And there's no other way of saying that. And the whole point is to not stress about tomorrow and to live your life today. Go out there, buy a camper. If this is the lifestyle that you want to live, just, it doesn't need to be perfect, you know?
Right.
Get something, live the lifestyle. It's not about the RV. It's about the memories that you make in the RV. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're looking at a Class A motorhome and you can't afford $150,000, like me, I can't afford a motorhome. I want a motorhome, but we're going to get a travel trailer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's ways around it. Number 4 was RVs are not meant for everybody. In every argument you have, your neighbor's going to hear you.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Then you remember number 5?
You remember it?
I do not. We'll get something for people to go search for. How about that?
Absolutely.
By the way, like for any newbies, like I know when we're COVID campers, we started RVing during COVID, and like around that time, you weren't as big as you are now, but you were still doing the most. You had most of the videos out there, but you were like one of the most honest reviewers on there. Like most of the people were just showing and not really talking about any negatives, but you were giving the honest to God, like truth, you know, of your honest review. And I really appreciated that. So any newbies should totally watch, you know, anything you put out if they're looking for an RV. I highly recommend you go and check out Matt's videos. And you got like about what, 4 channels now? How many channels you got going on?
Yeah, so we got Matt's RV Reviews Motorhomes, Matt's RV Reviews Towables, Matt's RV Reviews Pre-Owned, and then we're on like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all that good stuff. When we first started this, nobody gave like an RV review. They did like a walkthrough and like their difference.
Right.
So long story short, I went to a Gary V conference and I got to spend a little bit of time with Gary Vaynerchuk. Wow. And together we came up with the conclusion of, hey, let's give 3 things we love about every RV and 3 things we don't like about every RV. That way we can give our opinions, but also try to stay as unbiased as possible.
Right.
Okay. So it's almost like a little like a tack, right? Like throwing tack. Yeah. You want to ask him this one since you're ready for a new RV?
I'm always ready for a new RV.
Go ahead, ask him that one.
So what are the 5 things an experienced RVer should know before trading in and upgrading?
It's a new video idea for you. I came up with that one for you, bud.
Thanks. Okay, so repeat the question.
Or it doesn't have to be 5 things, but what are some things that an experienced RVer should know before trading in and upgrading?
Yeah. Okay. Number 1, you're never going to get what you want as trading, right?
Mm-hmm.
2, so it's hard because you said the number 5, so I'm trying to give you like 5 things.
I'm sorry.
No, the big thing, let me give you like the big thing, right? When it comes to trading in, you got to remember when you're buying a new RV and you're getting it 30% off MSRP, you're getting it at wholesale price. The dealership, I don't care who it is, they're going to give you wholesale trade-in. So what's been happening for the past 2 years, dealerships have been taking like 10% off, 15% off. So they've been able to allow more for your trade-ins to make your trade-in number look good. And now we're coming back to more real sale prices, 25, 30% off MSRP. So your trade-in is going to reflect that. Okay. If a dealership's giving you more money than what you paid for your RV the first time, they're not. Like you didn't buy your RV right the first time. That like never happens unless you have like a pleasure way. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, another piece of advice is when you're looking at RVs and you have a trade-in, what's your bottom line? The trade-in number doesn't matter. It's what's the sale price, what's the trade-in, what's the bottom line. So I like to give an example. If dealership A is selling the motorhome for $100,000 and they're giving you $20,000 for your trade-in, the difference is $80,000, right? Where dealership B is selling you that motorhome for $110,000, but they're giving you $30,000 for your trade-in. And that is a difference of $80,000 as well. No, let me do a different. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Dealership B is selling you that motorhome for $110,000, and they're giving you $25,000 for your trade-in, but the difference is $85,000. So, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, dealership B is giving me $25,000 for my trade. You guys are ripping me off as dealership A only giving me $20,000 for my trade, not realizing that it doesn't matter who's giving you what. It's about that bottom line.
Right.
Dealership A is at 80, dealership B is at 85. So that's what it's all about. And then the only other piece of advice, if you can sell your RV yourself, always do it, because you got to remember, dealerships, we need to buy it at wholesale, sell it at retail. And if you sell it yourself, you can sell it for retail, but then you got to deal with people.
Yeah. We have experience with that. Our very first travel trailer, to the point about you know, just get out there and camp. You're never going to find the perfect one. Our very first one was how many feet?
24 feet.
24 feet. And we have 2 teenagers and a dog. So
man,
we
you guys
learned
must love each other.
So we learned very quickly that it wasn't big enough, but we used it for a year, and we used it almost every other weekend. I mean, we were out on the road constantly, and, you know, we learned a lot with that travel trailer, but we ended up going to trade it in, and they weren't going to give us what we wanted. So we threw it on RV Trader, and there was like a bidding war over this trailer. So we ended up making more on it than what we bought it for, actually.
Yeah.
Which worked out nicely.
Retail. Yeah, retail.
Right.
And when I said that earlier, I meant like the dealership's not going to give you more.
Yeah.
Again, they're paying wholesale. No, I know a ton of people that have done that, you know?
Yeah.
Question on your towables channel, on your pre-owned, do you help people with that?
With what? Like selling it themselves?
Like, yeah, like if somebody, a private owner wanted to resell it and through you, maybe promoting it through your platform, is that a thing you do or no?
So it's not. I've done it before. I've helped a couple people, only because they were like friends and they bought their RVs through me. You know what I'm saying? I think if the economy gets bad and like business for me goes down, and like Google ad revenue goes down and like sponsorships start pulling out, I could definitely see myself doing that. But as of but like as of right now, you know, I don't consider myself like greedy, you know, like we're doing just fine with the way everything is right now. So there's no need for that. I don't see that not becoming a reality in the future. But as of right now, no. With that said, you know, for the right person, and that sounds a little messed up, but for the right person in the right area, right? Like, hey, neighbor, oh yeah, let me just turn the camera on real quick, you know?
Gotcha.
You know, or like, you know, like I have a lot of sympathy, like if somebody's spouse dies, you know what I'm saying? That's like messed up. Sorry to all the people that have their spouse that's still alive. I'm sorry. I don't want to help you. But like if somebody's spouse passes away, you know, my heart will go out and then I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I got you.
Don't send me emails, but you know,
I gotcha. So I have some YouTuber. I guess these are more selfish questions for any YouTubers out there.
Selfish questions come with selfish answers.
There you go.
What is your most, according to your analytics, what is the most viewed RV that you have? Because I know I was looking at analyzing your videos, and I think in your top 10, it's a lot of camper vans. Is that accurate?
Yeah, camper vans. Yeah, camper vans are huge. Okay. The number one video is actually a destination model, 2-bedroom, 3-story Wildwood. That one has 1 million views, and then the other one's like a Delano with 1 million views. The Winnebago, like the Travados and stuff like that. All like the small Class B stuff does really, really well.
Okay, that's good to know because we have a Class B, so
yeah, but
we need to start doing more van life videos.
Something else.
What type of Class B do you have?
It's a 2003 Road Trek, 190 popular.
Oh, nice, a popular, huh?
Oh yeah.
What do you got, the 190 or the 210?
190.
Nice.
Yeah, she's nice. She's been in and out of the shop a lot because she's a little bit old.
You know what RV stands for? Ruined vacation.
we named her Miss Jerry short for geriatric.
Yeah.
Miss Geriatric.
There you
go. So let me ask you, like you said, you're not gonna make a whole lot of money on YouTube if through AdSense, right? You have to have other means. What do you have any tips for somebody like us who wants to maybe work with brands and things of that nature? Any like tips that we can use, like reach out?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite saying this, so let me like say the whole thing. The longer you can hold out and not get money, the stronger your channel will be. So, Matt's RV Reviews, we are a business, right? And so we have sponsors on the show. I'm an employee. Andrea's an employee. Will and Jen are employees. right? And the business needs capital to run. That's why we take sponsors. And yeah, we're at 207,000 subscribers, but I truthfully think if we didn't have sponsors, we would be at 240 or 250,000 subscribers. I know we have hurt our brand by taking advertisers, and it's okay because we have a house now.
There you go.
But it's just like, you definitely need to weigh out those options. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With that said, I love all our sponsors, so hopefully they're not watching this. But if Liquified gets to the level of where I think it can, we're definitely, I don't want to say we're going to stop our sponsors, but we're definitely going to slow them down. Because again, we're not like, I'm kind of greedy in a way, but like, we're not like super greedy. We need enough to make money and run the business. Right. And if Liquified's selling enough, and then that way we can take out, we can slow sponsors down to make better content. You know what I'm saying when I say that?
So is it that the sponsors kind of limit what you're able to say, or
guardrails?
No, it's so like the way we do sponsors, we have a 1 minute to 2 minute commercial in the middle of the video. And no disrespect to any product, right? Like, okay, I don't know what this is. They're about to get free publicity, but no disrespect to the 4-piece travel kit. But you click the video for a Fleetwood Bounder. I don't care about the 4-piece travel kit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Me mentioning this, somebody's going to be like, hey, I like that. And they're going to buy it. But again, there's like three classes of people. There's people that like the advertisements because they're seeing something new. There's people that don't care and they know that that's how we're making a living because we're not making enough off of YouTube. And then there's the people that hate it, don't like it, and now they won't subscribe or they will unsubscribe because of that. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just a balance of trying to find the right one. Now, the one thing I would say for you guys or any inspiring RV influencer is the more natural integration that you can do, the better. So what I mean is, like, if you want a mattress, right? You reach out to my friends, rvmattress.com/Matt. But you would reach out to them, get the new mattress for your RV, and then like talk about, hey, we're super excited about getting a new mattress, blah, 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 blah. And then that's like the advertisement promotion that you did with them, like a one-off video. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two videos. Like, hey, we've had our mattress now for 6 months. We just want to tell you guys about how much we love it. As for me, again, we have a 60 video package with them for the year 2023, so we're hitting them 5 times a month with in your face advertisements. In your face advertisement.
That's awesome, bud.
Buy a mattress from me.
Hey, we need a mattress for Miss Jerry.
No, we need a new RV. We've outgrown our current one, so we might be hitting you up for what are you looking for?
I really like the Jayco Eagle, the 332 Seabach. I think it is.
Yeah.
Where do you guys live?
In Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, so we sell them at our Michigan location. But again, it's just like you can pick it up there, and then you can get it worked on at the Richmond store.
Okay.
Were you guys at the Mid-Atlantic show over the weekend?
No. No.
I was just up in Richmond last week.
Really?
I didn't hear about that. Yeah. I didn't hear about that.
King's Dominion.
Are you serious?
Wow. We're out of touch.
That's like in our backyard.
They're not doing.
You guys fly to Tampa ever?
No.
Okay, if you do, Breeze Airways, this is not a paid promotion. I got a first class plane ticket for $149, Richmond to Tampa direct.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Never even heard of it. Breeze Airways.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did it have duct tape on the airplane?
No, it was a new plane. It was a new plane. No, Lauren, the owner of General, he made a joke saying that we might have to fly the airplane home.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it worked really well. And it was like new. You could tell it was cheap. Like the regular seats were like $30 for the back seats. But no, we were paying $149 for the first class.
Big time.
Nice.
Big time.
You get some caviar up there?
Yeah. Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
As far as the RV shows are concerned, a lot of people say that you can get great deals by getting your new RV at an RV show. Is this true? Is this false? Should you wait to purchase?
Yeah, so the answer is no. The best time to buy is when you're ready to buy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, if you're ready to buy an RV like today, I would buy one today. I would not wait until like the Hershey RV show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, with that said, if it's September 1st and you live in the Northeast, right? Yeah, right. Wait till the Hershey show. You know what I'm saying? Some of the big benefits to the RV shows is that you're able to see a whole bunch of brands that you were looking for at one place at one time. So the RV market is literally like the stock market, right? It really just depends. Historically, the best time to buy at an RV show would have been like the last day. They would have like a slow start and then it's getting busy. And then like dealerships are like close to their goal. So then they like might take a deal just to hit their goal, right? But what happened in 2021 was the exact flip side. They sold so many units the first day of the Hershey RV show that dealerships were raising their prices.
Oh, wow.
It's all about supply and demand. Like anybody who was at the Richmond show was kind of slow. So they were getting very aggressive on their deals. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then when a show is busier and they have 80,000 customers walking through the door, they don't necessarily need to give the best deals. You know, the best thing to do is to find a salesperson that you really like, that you feel like they're going to go up and bat for you. Find a dealership that you want to work with, somebody who's willing to wheel and deal and give you a good price, and then to shop online. You know, what I always like to tell people is nobody's going to protect your money more than you. Just be a little educated, watch 10 minutes of YouTube videos, and, you know, figure out what the best price is, and shop dealerships against each other, truthfully. And please call from General RV because we got best prices in America.
I'm tapped out. You got any more questions?
No, I think that's it.
Well, Matt, thank you for dropping these gems for us, man, and accepting the invite, man. We're going to be forever grateful. And anybody out there, guys, you know, support us, RV. We're supporting Matt. Support the RV community. Here you go. Liquified.
Go to primepoopingposition.com.
Oh, is that the website?
Well, we have a few websites. It all leads to the Liquified website.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anything else you want to plug other than Liquified?
Anything you got coming up?
Anything you got coming up?
Like, was I supposed to have something coming up?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't. Yeah, no, we're all done with the RV shows. No, I mean, check out our YouTube channel. Go to Matt's RV Reviews if you're ready to buy an RV and click RV Sales Help. That's going to get you with a member of my team, and my team is going to get you guys the absolute best price in America.
Awesome, man. Thanks again, bud. We'll be in touch about the Eagle. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks, y'all. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.